So you can start here just rocking from side to side. So you want to feel your shoulder blades nice and heavy, draped around your roller. It's supported, the waist floating free. Hugging the ball between your legs if you have one, if you want one. It's an option, it's not necessary, but it does help engage inner thighs and lower abdominals. So extending the arms, slide from one side to the other. Leave the chest open as the shoulder blades fall, the collarbones will open up. You're just breathing in deeply, inhaling and exhaling with long, slow breaths. We'll come back to center. Spread your toes, sink your feet into the ground, hug that wall or an imaginary one with the inner thighs, and we curve the arms up, make a brace above the chest. Exhale, pull the arms slowly open, the shoulder blades hug the roller beneath your body, and then the arms rise again. And exhale, pull that open and down. Arms lift here, and exhale and release. Up on the inhale, exhale, releasing out and down. And let's do that again. Arms lower, just as wide. One more time. Exhale all the way to the ground. And now lift the arms vertically up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, let the blades sink down beneath you, down to the ground around the roller. So inhale, you shrug the shoulders up to lift the hands high. You exhale, pull the shoulder blades down to lower the arms. And lift again here. Exhale and down. Do it again, rising here. Exhale, releasing. Done. Exhale, sink low. And again to rise. Exhale, release. And one more time. And then you turn the palms forward, stretch the arms down your side, and inhale, arms lift, and exhale, and press back. Go long. The arms reach forward. Exhale all the way forward and down. They lift in unison. They stretch back, parallel to each other. Reversing the direction. Shoulder blades heavy, arms lengthen out, reach out for the fingertips. And again, you push the air aside, you rest back into the air cushion, there's pillows behind you. And then the arms rise again, sinking long and reaching away from your shoulders. Bring your hands to your shoulders here, and we circle the elbows in and up. Exhale out wide around and down. Circle here, and reaching around and down. Again, moving the scapula here under your rib cage on top of the roller. Getting a nice little massage here as we go. Do that once more. And then let's reverse. Take it out wide, around and in. Good circles, they flow through the air. One more time. And then extend the arms forward, full length. We lift both arms up and back by your ears and circle wide around and forward. And then turn the palms down, reach up and back. Circle around here, reach up through your fingertips. Palms down to lift again. And one more time. And then reverse it. So palms up, circling back. Exhale, dive the arms forward. Reach out again. Yawn is open. Press forward and down. Two more like this. The belly sinks as you reach your lungs. One more. All the way down. And then down here, diamond arms. So bring your hands up. So turn this off so they can call me back. When we both call me back, they don't hear it. And the arms go back, thumbs together, index fingers together. Reach back now. And exhale, the arms slide forward. You flip the hands over the abdominal wall with the low belly. And then reach the arms back again. Just continue with this. The arms go back as you inhale, fill the lungs to capacity. Exhale, press the air out of your lungs, out of your mouth, into the air around you. The arms float back, and you can picture a breeze comes from the ground up and blows the arms forward and down. Then the breeze comes from the other direction to lift the arms and then sink them slowly towards the ground. One more time. Just ride the currents of air here as the arms lift and sink back into the ground. And then we'll stretch the arms forward. Feet are grounded, legs in parallel. And you can take the ball out from between your legs. Doing a little bit of balance work here with knee folds. So if the elbows are grounded, you've got more stability. If the elbows are up and you're on the palms or even just the fingertips, less stabilization. So pick the arm position you want, and we level across the hips, across the shoulder blades, and we pick up the right knee. Use that for inhale, and then exhale, come down slowly. If you would like the foot to go right where you felt it on the ground previously, roll the foot and spread it into the floor, and then you pick up the left leg. So you really want to feel the inside line of both of these legs. Picture that there's an imaginary wall between them. And then we're sliding the leg up the wall, inside of the thigh here, and the other leg's inside thigh presses into the opposite side of the wall. Because when your foot is grounded, you definitely want to have weight on the inner heel, the big toe of the foot, and the big toe. Good, when we're set, inhale to let the knee lift. And we're strengthening your hip flexor, your psoas muscle, as you pay it out slowly. Lower it down, and it only sinks and settles into the ground at the end of the breath. And now for the left, bring it up. And exhale, taking it down. Now we're doing diagonals, so we'll pick up the right knee and the left arm. And then exhale, lower that. So the knee and the fingertips point just to the ceiling here. And exhale, lower down. Try to feel that you're hugging the roller here under your body. So that you can stay, not exactly stable, there'll be a little bit of postural sway here. So we just want to be able to feel, even if you're not completely still, you keep coming back to your center as you go. Last set here, right knee and left arm rise, and then they come back down to the ground. And now left knee, right arm, lift here. Break everything down. Then from here, we pick up the right knee and the left arm. And then as you extend the knee, straighten the leg up to the ceiling, the arm goes back by your ear. Bend the knee, lift the left hand to the sky, and exhale, lower everything down. Hands and foot come down and sink at the same time. And here we are for the left. So you lift the left knee, the right arm. Extend the knee, stretch the leg up, the arm goes back. Inhale to lift the hand up, and the knee folds, and exhale, break everything down. The feet spread into the ground. We'll do this again. Right knee, left arm, rise. Do the shoulder and knee extension. Arm reaches back, parallel to the ground if possible. Foot to the ceiling. Bend the knee. Bring the fingers up to the ceiling again, and exhale, lower down. Spread your foot, spread your palm into the ground. And here we go. Left knee, right arm. Foot lifts up, the arm goes back. Lift the arm, bend the knee, and exhale, break everything down. And from this point, bring your elbows down to the ground. Once you're even, and we can inhale, pick up the right knee, exhale, pull the left one up too, and then have the feet pointed. You can lift the elbows if you want to, slide the hands forward, and we're just starting with the right foot going down, the left leg is up, and then you're shifting the legs, reciprocal movement. One goes down as the other one lifts. Just tap your toe down, and then immediately switch the direction. So you're starting to warm up your core, And depending on how much of your arm, your hand, your fingers are connected to the ground, you can make this as stable or as unstable as you want to. You know. We'll leave the right knee up, bring the left leg to meet it, legs together. I would lower the elbows down here, and then squeeze the legs together, find your center, bringing the left hand over and touch the outside of the right knee. And then lower that left arm down. Pick up the right hand, bring the hand over to touch the outside of your left knee. Lower back down. Weights are heavy. Gaze is steady on the ceiling. Alternating here, we'll do one more. The right arm lifts to go over to the left leg. It's the outside of the leg. Unwind, bring it down. And then pull the knees into your chest. If you lift your head, look down your belly. Just round your back a little bit like so. And then lay the hip back. And we'll take the legs up into the air and turn out. And we're going to pull the legs apart sideways. We often do this with the roller across the sacrum. This will be a little more work for balance. You might, but you probably will still get the stretch here through the inner thighs. They close. When we go to the one leg variation, you won't get as much stretch, but you'll get more pull. So the legs open apart from each other. And you want to work equidistant from the center line. And then pull the legs up here as you exhale. And if having the elbows down is not adventuresome enough, you can just go to your palms. You can just go to your fingertips. And you'll end up working your core with less connection to the ground. Exhale, lift the legs. I would add a little more support to see how this goes first. And now we're taking the right leg out, that leaves the left leg vertical. Exhale and pull that right leg up to the ceiling. And now here we leave the right leg vertical, pull the left leg out to the side. Exhale, pull the leg up, take your time, close the heels. We'll do that again. So right leg out, left leg up. And close the right leg back to vertical. And now the right one is staying up to the ceiling, left leg sideways to the air and arc, and then you pull it back up to the top, one final set of these. You can feel how this is also making you work your arms and the shoulder girdle as a whole. And here we go with the left going out. Lengthen it, exhale, pull it up, and then bend the knees into your chest. Lower your feet down as you exhale. Open the arms, just rock them side to side. We made it through all of that. Then we can come back to center. Pull the knees into your chest and move into a frog position. Knees open, heels together, toes apart. And then push up into a long diagonal here. The thighs pull together. And then you frog in, point the heels towards your tailbone. So you push the legs, they can be excuse me. We're vertical if you want the hamstring stretch, a little lower if you want more core. Take the legs out to the angle that works for you. Pushing the legs away, and then exhale, pulling it back. Push out again. Exhale, and drag heels in like you're pulling them in through sand. Dig your heels deep into that imaginary sand and pull the legs back, feeling a little resistance. Now go to parallel legs. Soft hug with your feet, with each foot was wrapped around a tennis ball. And we're going to stretch the legs up and out. Find a diagonal that makes you work your abs, but not overwork your back. And then you pull the knees in, keeping the thighs zipped together like it's one leg, not two. So you reach up and away. Toes softly pointed. Really reach more through the ball of the foot. Think of the arch lifting up into the top of the foot. We press out. The ankle will vary depending on how warmed up your low back is, how warmed up your core is here. And we glide the legs forward. Exhale, pull them back. If you feel it too much in your back, take the legs higher or don't do your full range of motion or a combination of the two. The toes bouncing off the ends of your feet, softly draping down like they're melting off the end of the body. And then pull this back And we go to the heels, flexing with the heels up and away. Pulling the toes back will give you a little bit of stretch in your calves. Pull the knees into your chest and reach out. And again, you can change the amount of connection you have with your arms and bring your hands into the ground to either make this exercise easier or more difficult. And trust me, no one's looking because they're all busy thinking about what they're doing right now. Let's roll it. Out here, reach across the room, lift the heels up, curl the toes back, really work that flexion in your ankle as well as the foot. We're doing one last one here. You can change the angle of your legs. You don't have to like start and then commit to that forever. You can change it. And then let's bring the legs more vertically. And inhale to point the feet and some flex, roll the whole toe, go back toes, ball, heel. The shoulder blades still need to be melting behind you. Soften your face, soften the chest, let the shoulders drop. Let's squeeze the legs together. You want the legs to connect on the inner line wherever they can. That includes the feet, the big toe ball of the foot, maybe the inner heel. Okay, and then pull the knees in. Exhale, lower the feet down. And we're sliding off of the roller. Let's take it across under our backs. Just going about at the base of the shoulder blades. Your tail curls up, the waist pulls down, and you support your head with your hands. Feet are grounded. And we're just going to look up at the ceiling, behind you with the elbows drop and fall down towards the ground, opening wide with your arms. Exhale, tip your head forward using your hands. Pull the chin to your chest, pull the elbows together and down. And then rock back. Open here, head hangs. Lift your head, look down in midline. Pull the elbows down in, around the back here. And take it back. Open the chest, hang your head back. Forward, into your belly. Tail curves up. And then bring it on back. Open it here. Your tail drops down as your head sinks back behind you. Exhale. Shorten the abdominal line. Roll the tail up, look down into your belly. And we'll do one more of these. And exhale to come forward. Like so. Good. Let's come up to sitting and just put the roll aside. I will move here first back into hundreds. So feet are ground at least the heels, the toes can lift up. Maybe bring the arms forward and start to curl the tail up, look down into your abdominal wall. Roll your spine down 1 inch at a time, and in the upright curl right at the base of the rib cage. The knees hold in, the arms lengthen. You extend the legs and pump the arms down. And exhale. Try to use the upper abs to pull the chest forward and down. Your gaze down here onto the navel. Head high, stretching the back of the neck. And it's an easy pulse here with the arms, moving the collarbones, rotating inside the chest to bring the arms down, and then reverse in the direction to bring the arms up. Go as long as you can forward with the hands. This is actually a little easier if you ever decide to try it with hand weights, because the weights forward of your body will help you come up a little deeper into the curve. Take a full breath in, and try to lift the head, and exhale, pull the waist down, and try to come a little bit more forward with that upper chest. Pull the heart towards the knees. Maybe a little lower than that, right? And one more breath. Pull the knees in, leg this back. Turn your head easy side to side. Keeping the shoulder blades down to get that nice spiral here in your neck. And then the legs can lower and stretch out for our roll-ups. Always an option to have ankle weights, to have a TheraBand around your legs, to hold weights in your hands. All those things can make the exercise a little easier, or sometimes more difficult in the case of the weights. If the hands are up higher with the weights, at some point that makes the exercise more difficult. we stretch forward here. It reaches out between the thumbs. And then we curve back. If I was holding weights here, it'd be easier if the arms were low, but it would be much more difficult if the arms were high. And then you stretch the arms back. And then again, lifting the arms, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. And do the same thing on the way up. So the higher the arms are, the more loaded it is away from center, so that makes it more difficult. Adding weights to the hands would make it more difficult initially, and then it would be easier as you went forward and over. And then coming back. And you can always make it easier by like sliding the hands along the legs or along the mat itself. And you yawn this open. So choose your own position. Every single body looks different in this exercise. So pull the waist back, the head reaches out and forward, the shoulders melt behind you, and the tip of the blades wrap around towards the front of your chest. And then we're coming back. Try to push the legs together and reach out long to the center of each foot as you roll over the glutes, over the low back, and all the way down. You can circle the arms around. You have an option here to go into your rollover. If you don't want to do it, continue with the roll-ups. But we fold the knees into your chest. This is like jackknife, but with the legs coming more parallel to the ground. So we lift the legs up towards the ceiling. You can take them a little further away from vertical, and then pull the legs up. Exhale, push through your arms, lift your hips, keep looking up and back, and now open the legs, flex the feet, and you roll your spine down. Now push the mat away with the heel of your hands. The shoulders curve up a little bit, so you have flexion through the upper back as you roll down. The legs go to your working level. You don't want to feel the back arch more than it naturally does on the mat. And then the legs close, so some point, push down, lift up, reach back, open, flex, and again, you're trying to get the rib cage and the spine down between the shoulder blades. So allow the shoulders to come up until they can sink into the ground. The legs reach forward, you close, point, and go over again. Push down, lift, open, flex, and work it down slowly. You try to get a bit of a delay so that the abs are working to release you down a little bit at a time. Working eccentrically really strengthens them. Now close the legs some point, open, go up with the feet about 4 to 5 inches apart, bring the feet back. You lift the tail up in the air, close the legs, flex, and then again, maybe find a little more work on the inside of the hand so that you're slightly internally rotated through the arms. That also helps move the scapula apart so you can come down without like arching to the neck. We're going to lift up again. If you try to pull your shoulders down on the way back to the ground, you'll end up creating more of a plank in your body, and that does not help you as you're trying to roll through the curved spine. So that's why we're talking about letting the shoulders come up as you're moving through that upper part of the roll back, the roll down. So let's lift one more time. Up, breathe here, close the legs, flex the feet, pull the toes into the shins. Rolling down, try to think one vertebra, the next one, and the right and left side should work equally. Your spine tracks down the middle of the mat. We're going to lower the left leg down, keep the right leg up in the air. The left foot is flexed, the right one is in a point. This is more difficult than a roll up, so you could always use a weight on that left ankle or lower calf. And here we come up. So we bring the left hand to the back of the right leg, lift your head, look down your midline, and pull yourself up. If the leg is too high, you're not going to be able to do it, but you don't want it so low that it's not challenging, right? So come on up and try to sit as vertically as you can. You're going to feel this stretch in the back of the hamstring, right? Shoulders are relaxed, even if you don't feel relaxed right now. And then we curl the tail up, look down, and start to roll the spine down. So you're not lowering the hands and then dropping back, you're lowering the back and then moving the hands. So you can think of that, and you push the hand into the leg. You push the leg out into the hand, roll yourself down, and the arms stretch at your side. The head rests back. Let's lift again. Chin to chest, look at your midline, and then you gaze this coming up with a laser to the inside of the leg. Come all the way up. You want to lift up through your hammer, drop down through your shoulder blades. Reach up, energy pours out of the center of this lifted foot. And then we tuck and start to go back, right? So you round your spine more, sit behind your sits bones towards the sacrum, and then your leg stays reaching, reaching, reaching. Actually, both of them do. It's just that one is on the ground and the other is up in the air. We're going up one more time. So lift your head, the arms from the mat at your side. You avoid the back of the knee as you pull yourself up. The arms are helping you lift. Bend your knee a little bit if you need to, as long as you still feel the stretch in the hamstring and the back of your legs. Now try to perch right up on your sits bone, and we're going to lift the leg, giving it more stretch in the hamstring, and then reach it away. You bend the elbows wide, you pull the leg up, you try to sit as tall as you can, and you release the leg forward one more, and release it back. And you can go back the way we did earlier with your hands on the legs, or you can challenge yourself hands free, and then reach through your feet. Reach out away from your spine as it goes down. Curve your way down. Try not to drop the leg. And we lift the leg higher as your hands come to the ground at your side. And scissor switch the legs. So the right leg is going down, flex the foot, the left leg is pointed, reaching out. Or if it's too vertical, you're not going to be able to come up. So we want to add an angle that's challenging but still allows movement. You lift the head to look to the inside of the leg. Come up, up, up. Again, avoid the back of the knee, bring your hands up as high as they go, onto the calf, towards the ankle, towards the foot, and try to broaden your collarbones and sit tall. Maybe the leg will lower a little bit as you try to come right up on your sits bones. And now we tuck, look down into your belly, curve the spine back, and the hands follow down the leg, alternating one hand after the other. And then the arms lengthen at your side. Feel the weight of the shoulder blades drop into the ground, and we come up again. So lift your head, neck, and shoulders, upward curl. Then the right hand gets across the left leg. Walk up. That's good. Sit nice and tall, broaden the chest. Lift up through your halo. Stretch out. Think of your leg like a fire hose in the works, just pouring out through the center of that foot. And let that power from the inside of the leg, that stream of water coursing through it, help hold the leg in the air for you as you come back down. And the arms lengthen at your side. We lift one more time. Up. So every bit of your body is involved in this action. And up, chest broadens, heart rises, halo up. And now we bend the elbows. We're picking the leg up, get the extra stretch, and release it down 2 more times. Inhale, lift the leg. The fingers dropping deep into the socket and lower it out and down. One more time, let it rise and let it sink. Lift it, hold it there. Option to walk your hands down or bring the arms free. Imagine holding a ball between your hands or imagine circles, squeeze it from the armpits. Work your spine down slowly to the ground without dropping that leg, without lifting it. And then once you're all the way down with your head, with your arms, lift the leg up. And then we fold that knee into your chest. Let's pull both knees in. And here, just do some little knee stirs, circling the knees towards each other and away. Y'all did great on that. Really good job. And then reversing the circles. Okay, we can reach their bands. Pretty simple circles here. So let's start with the right foot into the strap. Lift the leg up high. Pull the elbows down and forward. Extend the left leg. Soft point through the right foot. Flex the left. And this circle. Inhale across the body. Exhale the left. Out to the side, around, and up to the ceiling. And reach again. The right side is heavy as the leg moves left. And vice versa. The left side sinks into the ground as the leg circles to the right. Short, deep inhale. Maybe lasting only the first quarter of the circle. The rest of the circle is a long, slow exhale. And short inhale, start the exhale. And keep it going, going, going. Keep pulling the belly tight. And even deeper as the leg rises up to the ceiling. You want to be in a position where at the end of the movement, at the top of the leg is elevated. You feel the hamstring stretch, but you also feel that you're out of air and you need that next breath to come in. Leg rotates here, we come to the top, and let's reverse. Left side is grounded, pull the leg out to the side, and then circle it low, across the body, and up to the ceiling. So you rotate the leg on the hip joint for just a better fit here. All the way up and feel the stretch through the back line of your leg. The leg goes out and hopefully you feel the stretch on the inner thigh. Bring all the way up and let's do one more. Now once you come up here to the top, we'll take both ends of the band in the right hand and then open the leg out to the right. Left hand might be on the left hip bone, it could be extended out, you could look at it, but try to keep rotating the left pelvic half into the floor. Rock your right leg a little bit slow and smooth. Think of a gentle stretch, not a crazy one. And just get a little bit more opening here to the upper inner thigh. As you exhale, you pull the leg up, switch hands at the top onto the band. And now the right arm extends. You look at the hand, you spiral off the ground with the hip, push the leg to the far wall, keep the right shoulder blade down, but some of the ribs will lift. You pull the leg towards your left shoulder and then rotate the right leg internally, increasing the stretch you feel through the glute, through the low back. And just the weight of the leg is probably helping you open up your chest here on the right side. You might feel a bit of a stretch in your abdominals also. Now we unwind, pulling down from the left shoulder to the waist to the right hip. Lift the leg up and pull it back. Good for that length here in the back line. Heel goes up to increase the stretch in the calf. And then we fold it in, embrace it in tight. And then let's slide that leg forward, shake out those legs, and then let them relax. I feel a substantial difference in the weight, in the length, in the energy, and even in the orientation. So the right hip and foot are probably rotated externally out to the side wall. And here we go for the left. So you pull that knee in, you put the back on the ball of the foot in the arch and lift the leg up to the ceiling. Pull the elbows down, lift the leg high. And then soft point. And let's circle. Bring it across on the inhale, and then it's a long, slow exhale. You sweep it down low, you drag it out to the side. You hold the right side hip, you lift the leg up, and start the breath again. Notice where you feel the stretch. It's going to indicate where you tend to be tight, or at least you're tight today, right now. And push out into the band. Try to create a little bit more space in the joints here in this leg chain. The elbows stay grounded. You can pivot here from the elbows, reducing the amount of flexion at the wrist and the carpal tunnel. The leg gets longer and longer and longer with every repetition. Let's do one last one like this. You anchor through the opposite hip. And really anything that's touching the ground sinks into it as the leg moves away. So here we go to the other side. So the right side is heavy as the left leg moves left. Swing it low, bring it across and over and lift it up as high as you can. And reach again. The band is so great for support. It also provides a little feeling of like resilience, right? You can feel it. So I think that your leg has that same ability to be supple and move. And reach again, you still pull back to the opposite hip. That creates also more space in the joint. You get a bigger stretch, and you also feel we're working your core. Come all the way around and up to the ceiling. Feel that leg in the back of the leg. And now anchor the left elbow, we anchor the right hip, and we take the left leg out to the side. And do a gentle rocking here. Pulling the foot towards the shoulder and away. Exhale, lift it up here. Take it over, extend the arm, reach out, go long. Rotate the leg internally at the end of the reach. See if you can really lengthen through the waist. Pick them up a little higher and really press down through that left shoulder. Unwind. Lift the leg up. Give it another stretch to the back line of your leg. And then fold the knee in. The strap comes off. We hug the knee in. And then release that leg forward, stretch it out here. All right. So next, roll into the ball. So you can pull one knee in, pull it tight, lift the other leg up, and then roll forward and up. Lift your head, pull yourself up to sitting near the front third of your mat. And you're going to round the back as much as you can. Hands to your shins, easier hands to the back of the thighs. Suck the belly back into the curve of the spine and lift your feet. We look down, chin to chest as we roll. Lift the tail, roll back to your shoulder blades. Exhale from forward to back. You want to have padding under your back so it's comfortable. Think about rolling in a straight line down the middle of the road and then back up again. But you use the right and left side equally. And if your head and your feet touch, it just means you're using too much effort there. So you can restrain a little bit. One of the things we admire about really good athletes is they just enough energy to do anything. And they have the control to figure out what that is. And so that way their work is effortless, even though you know they're working hard. But you know, they're prepped for it. Same with us, you know, right? Let's lift the tail, pull back, exhale forward and up. And then we're moving back into the ab series. So the right leg's gonna pull in, right hand at the ankle, left hand below the knee. Push up into your shin as you curl down, try to find resistance to gravity as you come down with control. The left leg reaches out long and pull the right leg in tighter. So inhale, we switch the legs. Shoot one forward, pull one back, and we shift again here. Open the hip as the leg reaches out in front of you. Close the hip as you pull the knee tight. We're just going to do one more set. You'll end with the left leg pulled in, and then pull the right leg into meet it. One hand to each shin, come up a little deeper into your curve. Inhale, arms and legs lift to the sky. Circle wide with the arms, embrace the knees into your chest, and reach again. Circle and hug. Try to keep your gaze down and not up, even though we'd love to see how high the legs go, or how low they go, as the case may be. Two more like this, reach the space open, pull it together. I like to think, create a hammock out of your body, and then create a ball. And then right leg up, left leg forward, pull a little deeper into your upper curl, and we switch the legs, and switch. So this is reciprocal, one is going forward, one is going back. Try to feel that stretch in the back of the leg as you pull it in, and feel the opening of the hip as you extend it out. Use the arms so you can come a little deeper into the upper ab work, and then try to maintain it when the hands are free. We end with the left leg up, hands behind the head, pull the right leg up, elbows come wide and down to increase the curve for your neck and the upper back. The legs press together, double leg, lower left. You stretch them out, you're cautious. You exhale and lift to pull them up. So if you go slowly, you can feel like, okay, my abs are engaging, my abs are engaging, my abs are engaging. Oh, I'm losing it. And then you start to lift. This will change over time, but do not assume you can just throw your legs to the floor and throw them up again safely. Right? So you want to feel this load and work against it with the strength here in the core. And then bring it all up. Be different for you every time you do it. So pay attention, don't just go on automatic. Now we're going to twist to the right and spiral up across the tip of the blades as you twist to the left. Shoot the one leg out of the socket, pull the other one tight to your chest, and you twist and go forward, trying to roll just across the tip of your blades. Then pulling the armpit towards the inner knee to bring you up high into this oblique twist. We're going to end going to the left. And then lay it down gratefully. And we stretch the legs long and the arms back. Just open up the part you just rolled. Take a deep breath in. Sigh the air out as you exhale. And one more breath like this. All right. So I think here we're going to go onto our sides for the full side kick series. So let's come up and then right onto, say, your left side here. And you can prop your head up on your hand or extend the arm out and lay your head down. Legs come forward maybe 25, 30 degrees. And you should be in a straight line from the back of your head to your shoulders to your sacrum and tail. All right, pull that bottom elbow in a little bit so you feel some work into the ribcage muscles here at your side. And we'll pull the top leg up hip height. Flex that foot and swing it forward and reach out and pulse 1 and 2. Point the foot, take it back, and pulse 1 and 2. So really press that bottom leg into the ground for stability, particularly when the top leg goes back. And you're going to stretch the hamstring as you reach the heel forward and the sixth bone back and pulse. Point the foot, take it back, and use your glute to pull that leg a little further back while you hold yourself steady. Come back to center, and we rotate internally and externally. Spiral the leg from the hip joint, right at the crease between leg and pelvic girdle. And then we rotate externally and lower the heel down. Soft point through the top foot, the bottom foot still flexed. So we lift the leg up, flex the foot, bring it down, close the heels. Point to go high, flex to bring it down, try to look straight ahead so the front of your neck is long. One more point, and flex down. Now reverse, flex to lift it. Point and reach out. Air flows through your toes, you flex to bring it up. Point, stretch, and reach it down. So drag the space open between your legs and then squeeze it shut. And now développé. So you bend the knee, slide the knee up as you slide the foot in, pull the knee towards your shoulder, extend the leg up, flex the foot, and reach the leg long. Close the heels, tap them, close them, and then glide. Pull the knee in, extend it up, flex, and reach out and down. Do it again. Pull in, lift, extend, flex, and close. And now we reverse. Keep the flex foot. It goes up in the air. Point the foot, bend the knee into your shoulder. The toe goes down toward your knee. Skate it out, flex the foot, and it rises. Point and bend, and then skim it out. Reach both legs long, flex to lift, point and bend. Go all the way long, and here lift the leg, small circles. If you've fallen back behind your side line, pull yourself a little bit more forward here. And then we circle, circling 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 5, 6, 7, 8, reversing. And these circles are small, maybe the size of an orange, and you're reaching the leg out to the far wall as if you're trying to draw that circle on the wall all the way across the room. And then let's lower the leg down. All right, you probably feel like you're a little bit active here in this upper outer thigh. That's good. That's what these are for. We're picking up the top leg again, hip height, and now rond de jambe, big circles. So you bring the leg forward, rotate externally, bring it up, back, stretch the leg behind you, slow it down, come back through center, see if you can hold your stability, and then bring the leg forward again. It really helps as the leg goes back to press your hand into the ground in front of your chest. Do that again here. The bottom leg is also part of your stabilization pattern, and let's reverse. So now the top leg moves back, open the hip, use your glute, rotate externally, lift, bring it all the way forward, try to get the hamstring stretched, and then pull it back, sweep it back, open the hip, rotate, forward and around, trying to keep the hips stacked. Don't let your hips sway, just for the sake of a bigger circle. Because that way you're not actually going to open up your hips. Do great. So now we're going into the figure 4. So you bring that top leg in, bring the foot down in front of the other leg, and you pull it in, your hand wrapped around the ankle. So we're going to lift the bottom leg up, and then lower it down. Inhale to lift, and exhale to lower. Pick it up here, and exhale, lower it down, and lift and hold. Reach out and soft point, we circle the leg around to the 1, 2, energy on the lift, 3, come to the top and reverse, around to the 1, and 2, and 3 to lift it, lower it down, and here both legs extend, stack them, extend your arm, lay your head down on the arm, and bring your legs back so they're maybe 10 or 15 degrees forward from the length of your spine. Okay, so here, easiest to have the hand down in front of you. More difficult, both hands overhead, Fingers touch together, but you press the bottom of the bottom arm into the ground. So here we're going to lift the legs up and hold the top leg there as you lower the bottom leg and pull it up now. So we lower and lift, we lower and lift, we lower and lift, and leave the bottom leg up. And now the top leg goes up and down. Top leg lifts and lowers. Top leg up and down. Bottom leg is still off the ground. Lift it again. Bring it down. Now both legs are together lifted. The bottom leg pushes the top one up and brings it down. Lifts them and brings them down. One more to lift. Exhale, lower. Lift again and bring both legs to the ground. Good. All right. Now here we're going to lift the legs and do little tiny walks. Tiny steps. Try to hold your balance here. And then you do bigger swinging legs. Swing one forward, one back. Relatively easy to bring it forward. You really have to work to take it behind you, particularly that bottom leg, and keep it off the ground. We pull the legs together. We lift them up and we lower them. All right, beautiful. So now onto your stomachs here. Open up your hands, press your forehead down. And we can take the legs in parallel. Let's press the pelvic girdle into the ground, particularly the right pelvic half as you lift the right leg up. Pick the knee up, trying to stretch across the hip, and exhale to lower. And now here for the left. The left hip uncrest is pushing into the ground. The left leg rises up and bring it down. We're doing this to really get the work into the glute and the hamstring without getting into the low back. Try to think of your tailbone dropping even as you lift the leg. It won't be able to maintain that, but it'll keep your low back a little longer so you're not crunching into that lordotic curve. We're alternating here. Good. One more set like this. The right leg goes up. Lower it with control. Don't let it drop. And now the left. And take that down. Good. And here we can sit back in the child's pose. As long as that works for your knee, otherwise lay on your back. Pull the knees into your chest, stretch out your spine, exhale, sink. Stack the spine coming up, and we're going to the other side. So when you're ready, you'll be on the right side. Takes me a little longer since I have to flip from one end of the mat to the other, but you can just turn to the opposite side from where you were. And okay, good. So again, you can pull that bottom elbow in towards the armpit a little bit. Feel how that engages the lateral line of your body. Your top hand can press in front of your chest, and the legs are forward, flexing both feet. We pick the top leg up. These are the sweeps front back. So inhale, pull the heel forward and pulse 1, 2. Point the foot, sweep it back. You draw an arc in the air with the toes, right? And as the heel moves forward, you reach back to the tail and the sits bone. As you stretch the foot, the toes go long, but they're soft. You're not overreaching through them to cramp. You want to really think of just like increasing the arch and moving more through the metatarsal balls of the feet. Rest back here. Open the hip, pulse, and pulse again. Let's do one more. The bottom leg is strong. It stabilizes you here. So you're not rocking your body. You're just moving the leg. And back to center. We lower the leg. And then we pick it up for the internal and external rotation. So it rotates around its own axis. I like to inhale as I internally rotate and exhale as I externally rotate. Maybe I think it sounds good to my ears. You just breathe as you do this. The bottom leg is still actively working for length and also to press into the floor. And the top leg is reaching out as you rotate it around its own axis. And with the external rotation, lower heel to heel. Now you point the top foot and you lift the leg up and flex to bring it down. So point, it draws an arc in the air like it's going up a rainbow, then down a rainbow. One more point, lift, flex, and lengthen. Now reverse, so flex to bring it up. Point to stretch it long, reach out, heel kisses heel, flex to rise. Point and lengthen. Try to keep your waist long as you lift the leg, and as you lower it lengthens more. So développé, we bend the knee up towards the sky, you slide the foot in, pull the knee to your shoulder, extend the leg up, flex the foot, and close. So we pull it in, lift it, extend it, flex, and reach out and down. One more. And now let's reverse. Straight leg, flex foot up in the air, high, point the foot, bend the knee, toe slides down the bottom leg, end with the flex foot, and you let that rise, point, bend, and skate it forward all the way through the stretch through your waist, flex and you lift, point and bend, and press it out long. Now lift the leg hip height. Here are your small circles. We're circling the leg 8 times forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then reverse 8 times here. Be sure the leg goes back enough that you're accessing some work into the glute, into the hamstring, and you're not just focusing on the forward movement in front of the other leg. And then we lower this down, rond de jambe. So we pick up the leg and we sweep it forward, up, around, really push into the arm, hold your hip forward and steady as you bring that leg behind you and through center. Start with a short inhale, and then it's a longer exhale. You're gonna want that extra support through your core to hold your body still on the mat. Rotate the leg on the hip, all the way around and back, and let's reverse it. Take it back, use your glute, rotate externally, lift, pull it forward, around and down, and do that again. Chair, circle around and through, keep lengthening this leg away from your waist, away from your armpit, and then we complete figure 4. So the hand goes through between the 2 legs, and you try to push the knee away from your shoulder. Lift the bottom leg up, and then bring it on down. Bottom leg lifts, and then lowers. Lift it here, and lower it down. Lift and hold, reach out and circle around in 1, and 2, and 3. Come to the top, reverse around in 1, and 2, and 3. Reach up, lower it down. So one of the things with that exercise is if your IT band is really tight, it's going to be harder to get the foot higher off the ground. So it's sort of one of those exercises you go, didn't realize I was so tight there, or, oh, wow, that's really improved. So it's one of the things you look for in that particular exercise. Anyway, so extend the legs, stack them, extend the arm, and lay your head down. And really swing back to 10, 15 degrees. If you want a bigger challenge, you have your fingers together, forming a basket here. And you're going to definitely press, in either case, the bottom arm into the ground. So we lift the top leg hip height, and then we bring the bottom leg up and then down. It lifts and then lowers. It lifts and then sinks. It lifts and holds. Now the top leg goes up and down, holding the bottom one off the ground. Lift and lower that top leg. Once more, up and then down. Now both legs are floating off the floor, so the bottom leg pushes the top one up and brings it to the ground. You lift and then release. Coming up and down again. One more like this, and all the way down. Now lift, hold, little walks. And then big, giant swinging legs, back and forth here. Pull together, lift it up, bring it down. Good. And we go onto our backs here for some teasers. All right. So let's start here with the bare band. So we can take it around the arches of your feet. Roll the foot in the arches. Go back. And pull the knee into your chest. All right. So we lift the head, neck, and shoulders. We pull ourselves forward and up. You can push the legs away to help you rock forward into a teaser with the legs extended. You can even lift the legs a little higher. You may want to jerk up on the band for a little more support, and the elbows are down at your sides. All right, good. And then here, try to keep the legs there. Curl the tail up, start to roll back. Hold the feet in the air. Just maybe go to your rib cage and lift your head and pull yourself up towards your feet. Chest rises and we take it back again. So hold the legs in the air as you curve back. Maybe do your upper curl, lift to pull up. And one more time. We've done this with bent knees. Here we're adding more lift. Okay, and then fold your knees in. The strap comes off your hands and feet. Okay, so from here, let's pick up the legs. Hold them a little bit. Arms reach out. Roll back a little bit. Exhale, push forward and up. You're not even going this low. You're just going to curl the tail up, roll back a little bit onto your sacrum. Exhale, pull yourself up towards your knees. And one more time. Roll it back slightly. Exhale, lift. Lower your feet, open the knees, step forward, stretch. If you want to try a full teaser now, now's your time. So you can extend the legs, screw off the hips, go back, and the arms will be down at your side. So we start by sliding the arms forward, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders into an upward curl. Squeeze the arms along your side, pick up your legs. As you lift the torso, lift the arms. Curl the tail up. You have to start rounding the low back into the ground, and then you push the feet away. You want to get the tip of the blades down and the heels land. That way you're still in your upper curl and your back is safe, and then you go back down with the head. So let's do it again. So the arms slide forward with head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale. Imagine there's a bar between holding in my hands, and I'm lifting the legs by sliding the bar up the back of the legs. And then I'm rounding back. I get the curve through my low back first. Be sure that your back is supported enough with the weight of your legs. You can always fold your knees in if you've miscalculated. One last time to come up. Chin to chest, scoop up, lift. You would fold the knees as you come up if you need to. Otherwise, hold that pose. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And down we go. Tail rises, curve into your spine. Push the legs away. And we're down. Good. Pull those knees in. And rock a little side to side. And that is actually our class for today. Hope you had fun. Hope you feel strong. And I hope to see you next week. Good work. Thanks for showing up on a beautiful day. I know that can be hard.